Hey guys, what's up? So today's video is going to be on how to run Windows 10 on an iMac or a Mac Mini or a MacBook using Bootcamp. And I know this is a subject that, like, a lot of people, they think, oh, I can just open the Bootcamp installer and, run it from there. But I'm going to walk you guys through it just because I know there's a lot of people that do get easily confused by it. So, let's jump into it. So starting off, you're going to need three things, and only three things. You're going to need a flash drive that you're going to format for Windows 10. You're going to need a Windows computer so that you can create this, and you're going to need the Mac that you're going to be installing all this on. And if you're using a MacBook or something that doesn't have a regular USB-A port, like this, then get a adapter so that you can plug it into your computer, or get a flash drive that's USB-C. So on your Windows computer, you're going to go to the link in the description to download the Windows 10 Media Installation Tool. This tool will allow you to create the USB flash drive that you need to install Windows on your Mac. So we're going to click Save File, and we're going to open right here. And it's going to ask, do you want to allow this app to make changes? You're going to say yes, of course. And then you're going to be presented with this Getting a Few Things Ready window. At this point, plug in your USB flash drive. Make sure there is nothing on it. So this is just stuff saying that you're not going to do anything stupid, like you're not going to sell this and say it's your own. So we're going to click Accept. Recently, macOS switched, so you don't need to create a bootable USB stick anymore. So we're going to click Create Installation Media. So we're going to click Next now, and we're going to click Next. So we want to use an ISO file instead of a USB drive, because we need to put this ISO file onto a flash drive and put it on the iMac so that it can use it to install. So we're going to click Next. I'm going to click a location to create it. So I'm going to put it on this flash drive, and I'm just going to leave it named Windows, and we're going to click Save. And now just let it create it. So now that it's done creating the ISO file, make sure it is on your flash drive, and then click Finish, and you can remove your flash drive from your computer. And now we'll jump over to the iMac. So now that we're at the iMac, we're going to plug in that flash drive we created, or that we put the file on. And we're going to open it, and we're going to copy the .iso file onto our desktop. So now that I've copied the file, we're going to just eject our flash drive because we can't have any external devices plugged into the computer while it's doing this. So now we're going to go to Launchpad, and we're going to open the Bootcamp Assistant, which is usually in this other folder. So we're going to click Continue. So it's going to remove cached iCloud files to make space for Bootcamp, which makes sense. So we need to make sure that we select our ISO file. So we're going to click Choose. And I actually wound up putting it in my downloads because my desktop was being super slow. So we're just going to double click on the Windows ISO. I'm going to make about 100 gigs of this hard drive for Windows because I have a terabyte drive. And so I'm going to just open About This Mac real quick so I can show you guys. And so I can see exactly how much storage I have being used up by macOS. So we're going to install it. So it's going to mount the ISO file, and it's going to verify it. And then it's going to install. So it has now booted to Windows, and I gave it a second and my trackpad started working. So we're going to click Next, and then I don't have a product key, so I'm going to click I don't have a product key. And then I'm just going to install Windows 10 Pro for right now, just because it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to click Next. And then we're going to click I accept and Next. And then it's going to install, just like that. It has finished installing and is now booting Windows, so yay. So it's booted to Windows Setup, and I'm not going to walk you guys through it because it's Windows Setup and it's really boring, so yeah. The last thing I'm going to say is when you go to restart it, hold down the Option key while it's booting, because that will bring up the selection where you can select your boot device, whether you want to use the macOS partition or whether you want to use Windows. And you can see right here, I've got Windows, and Macintosh HD. These two are the same thing. One is just the recovery partition, so I can just go over to Macintosh HD, and just like that, I'm booting up to a Mac. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As I said in my last video, I'm trying to get back on the grind and actually create some content so that I can grow this channel as much as my other channel. So on that note, click up here to subscribe and up here to watch my last video. And then down here, I've put the latest video from the vlog channel my girlfriend and I just created. So go check that out. And then over here, go check out my other channel that I've got, just me. That's a lot of vlogs and songs with lyrics and just other just fun stuff that's not really tech-based. So, thanks, guys. Peace.